God says the reason you are frustrated, irritated, and aggravated, it ain't because you don't have no money. You didn't have no money last year. Most of us haven't had money in a long time. We've gotten used to doing what we do. It ain't because he tripping or she tripping. They were crazy 6 months ago. They're gonna be crazy 6 months from now. It's not because your boss is picking on you. You didn't like them when you got there. They still crazy now that you are there. You are frustrated because for the first time in a long time, something in you is screaming, there has to be more than this. When there is an absence of progression, there is the presence of frustration. So when you do not feel you are progressing, frustration jumps in. I could deal with you better if I felt like we were progressing, but at least let's argue about something new. Progression. I don't know if I'm going to church today. You know, church just don't do it for me no more, because all you're doing is coming and listening. You're not applying. And because all you do is come hear me and it goes in one ear and out the other, you don't realize the problem isn't the word. The problem is you're progressing. You should have went from receiving the word to going home studying the word to now getting a word. So then when you come back to church, I'm confirming what God already told you on Thursday. I want to make a declarative, definitive statement for those of you in the room who cannot succinctly summarize what you've been feeling. Allow me to translate what you've been trying to say, but your frustration wouldn't let you articulate the words to say it. I am not built to be stuck. I am built to move forward. Which is why people who connected me will be grateful they're connected to me, because some of us are the type of individuals who, when we move, we make sure everybody moves like us. And in this season of my life, I need you to choose advancement over cycles. I want to be a cycle breaker. I want to be a man in my family who doesn't die from some form of alcohol. I want to be a cycle breaker. I want my marriage to work. I don't want divorce to fall through another generation. I want to be a cycle breaker. No, I want to bring my family out of poverty. I want to be a cycle breaker. I don't know who I'm preaching to in here, but that may be why your circle is bothering you, because when you are a cycle breaker, you don't like circles. Which is why every time you try to fit in, you end up falling out, because by default, you can't even go in circles. That's why no matter how many groups you get in, it always end up being two of y'all. It's because God did not build you to conform. Many of you are stuck in what Dr. Michael Eric Dyson calls anesthetizing conformity. Anesthetizing conformity.